Happy Easter, public holiday Monday here in Australia. I'm just cleaning up my desk. I did a bit of crafting yesterday, cleaning up, sorting out, and I thought I have some things that I want to share with you today. I have a whole lot of retiring cards. I have my teen swaps from last month. I got the last delivery today. There was a bit of a kerfuffle with some postage. So I've got that for you. And this month I received a couple of RAK cards, Random Act of Kindness cards. So I thought I'd share them all with you and celebrate what's retiring, because in case you, hello Miss Cheryl, in case you have missed the memo, the current annual catalogue, which ends on the 2nd of May, has a lot of products retiring from it. And what I do when we have what's called our last chance list, which is running, so that has the products that are retiring in it. Hello, Miss Margaret. I go through my card stash, which sits over there in the corner. So my customers, when they come for classes and stuff like that, they check, they have a look and get some inspiration. So I've gone through ones with majority retiring products on it, and I've put them aside. These then go into my card stash that get sent out as birthday cards, thank you cards, all of those cards that I personally send out. And my card swap this month, which is where we'll start with the card swap, then we'll go on to my RAK cards, then I'll show you the retiring cards. So might be here for a little bit, but you know, here in Australia, holiday Monday, I know it's Easter Sunday, or whatever religious holiday that you celebrate at this time of year. I know that is there, but I just want to come on. I know a lot of people are at home by themselves, so I thought I'd just come on and say hi. I do have everyone here at my house, the kids and David and Louisa. She was here earlier, but she toddled off, so I thought, why not? So our theme this month for birthdays, this month for our team swap was birthdays. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to flick you guys around because I can show the cards a little closer. And while I'm flicking around, tell me what you did to celebrate the last weekend, whether it was by yourself or you went to church or wherever you worship, or were you just with family? So I'll flick around. Don't forget thumbs up if you've been here for a little bit and you like these kinds of videos. I try and do these videos about once a month and share my Wicked Woody team swaps, because we do monthly swaps. Now that we are able to meet in person, it's a little easier for me to do them once a month for you. I know I did a big video last time, so I'll flick you around, get up my replay video. Thank you for the thumbs up, girls, and I will be able to share and show you everything. So don't forget to tell me what you've been up to. I do know that Miss Cheryl had some family and some neighbours around, which was a bit nice. I'll out you there, Cheryl, because I know exactly what you were doing. Okay, I'm so glad my hand is covering you guys, because you really don't want to know how much trouble I've just had putting this in. There we go. Okay, let's go right over here. Busy weekend prepping and having a picnic. That picnic sounded amazing, may I say. Okay, let me, geez Louise, let me see how I'm looking here. Let me grab up my replay video while not replay, but my second screen, while I am turning off the overhead lot. Whoops. Sorry guys, you're getting the ad there. Right, hopefully there was no copyright music on that video and we are all fine. So let me just go live chat. Okay. Oh, very little leftovers. That is always an amazing achievement when you have very little leftovers. No, wrong way. Okay, there we go. I think that's how we're going to live today, maybe. It's just not quite right, but you know, close enough is good enough. So a lot of the products that my team used are out of the mini catalogue, which goes until the end of June. Do you know what I might do? Might be just so much easier if we do a bit of a zoom. Sorry girls, just at the moment my camera setup isn't quite playing nicely, which is a titch annoying for me. Okay, I'm hoping that is so much better than where we were at. Thinking that's better. Great. Awesome. And we've got the annual catalogue that's coming, and I yesterday was playing with some new catalogue products. So I started before my parents came over for a roast lamb lunch. Mum made yummy lamb and I made the vegetables, and Mum made cheesecake, and I successfully burnt a brownie after following the instructions. So as I said, my team swaps were birthday, and this is Miss Katrina's. Let me see, good, I've got it in frame nicely there. So this is Katrina. She used the stitched greenery background, and she used the, and tells me right on the back, the artfully layered stamp and the matching tropical layers dies, and she did some gorgeous sponging. She did sneak in some celebration paper in here, but it works beautifully, and you could get the same effect with our blending brushes. So this is using another tropical stamp set, and this is called Timeless Tropical, and the Heart and Home Designer Series paper, and the brushed brass butterflies. See, I can say it sometimes. So this is from Miss Lorraine. You guys see her cards quite a bit, and she has used the stitch rectangle dies, which I may have had a little heart attack that I thought were retiring, but they're not. They are staying around. So this one is from Jill. She has used the Sweet Symmetry, yes, the Sweet Symmetry Designer Series paper, Peaceful Moments Sentiment, and the matching die is Painted Labels, and it's staying around, which I'm happy to hear, and the Polished Dots. This is from Miss Renee. She has used the, let me see if I can flick through here, the tulip paper, which is called, because I do have it, I need to use it. Try and do this. The Flowering Fields Designer Series paper, and this one is called, these dies, this is the windmill dies, and sadly they are not making it over to, well, as far as I am aware, they are not carrying over to the annual catalogue. So it's the Windmill Fields dies, and sadly the Everyday Label Punch is retiring and in Australia has already sold out, but I love what she did with the windmill. I love the layering of the dies. It's a fantastic one and a good one to grab before it goes. Oh, Margaret, that's lovely. Yes, we saw our grandchildren earlier in the week, and I'm sure I'll catch up with Mr. Franklin sometime this week. Ivy, I think, is at her dad's. So this is using the Symbols of Fortune suite. This is by the lovely Helen, and the Crane of Fortune stamp set, and Artistically Inked, which is the sentiment, and the Crane of Fortune, and this is the Symbols of Fortune. Yes, designer series paper, also where this camellia is from. I love the little dragonflies. And this is my card. So I used the Beauty of the Earth designer series paper. I used, this is the In Good Taste paper. I used the stitched rectangle dies, and I used the Evergreen Elegance stamp set and some thumping with Stampin' Right markers. And this little sentiment here is from Enjoy the Moment, and both the stamp sets and the paper are all retiring. Hello, Miss Maureen. We've been waiting for you to wake up. So yes, everything on this card is retiring, and I think the paper, no, I think the stamp set that goes with the Beauty of the Earth paper is, I think everything that's retired on here is still available. Don't quote me, because I haven't checked the list in a couple of days. So that's a good masculine card. So I really, really, really love all of the birthday cards that my team did this month. Now I will show you the couple of RAK cards I got. The first one is from Kayla McCauley. Ooh. I have a label in there to send her back a thank you card, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to the post box today, so that's a good idea for me to do. Amazing card using the succulents, stunning, and then she did some embellishment on the inside. I'm missing her. There have been so many events recently and photos of her and I, because I've known her for a very, very, very long time. Now this one is from the lovely Janelle Beverly, and she is not too far from me, and she has used a mix of flowing flowers, and I don't have this stamp set. I'm not sure that it's current, but it works really, really, really well. And then she has just stamped the inside as well, and used the retiring in colour faceted gems. So they're lovely. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Janelle, rather. Sorry. I always do that with your surname. Are you watching a movie? Well, you'll have to tell us later, or tell us here. Which movie were you watching? This one is from my gorgeous godmother, who happens to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator as well. And this was an anniversary card, because David and I celebrated our wedding anniversary earlier this month. So she did not decorate the inside. It's okay, I normally don't decorate mine anyway. She has used the what is it? It's a celebration paper, a very long ago retired stamp set, and the sadly going embossing folder. And do you think I can remember the name of it? I can't, but I'm pretty sure it's already sold out in Australia. Yes, everyone's been very good with thumbs up so far. I'm very happy with the thumbs up situation, so thank you everyone. So they are my couple of RAK cards and my team swaps. Now we're on to the box. And I do say the box, and do you know what? I'm going to be really, really smart. I'm going to transfer the cards from one, ooh, there's an Easter egg there, from one box to another box. And look, just 2 Easter eggs came to visit me. Must be my reward for finishing my video. Okay, some of these are going to be a little bit more recent. Some of these products, hammered metal, yes, that's it. Cheryl, thank you for that. You have an Easter parade? We don't have an Easter parade, Cheryl, Maureen. That's very good. Okay, so this is the Sailing Home stamp set. Did this card a couple of weeks ago with the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. Sadly, in Australia, those 2 products have already sold out. They may not have in other markets, but I will show you what we're saying goodbye to. That one is an old paper pumpkin kit. So this is a Christmas card. So when I go through, I will pop all these cards into cello bags, and this will go in my Christmas box, and I do have a big box full of categories that these will go in. So this is a very, very, very simple Christmas card. I use the watercolor shapes, which isn't retiring, Evergreen Elegance, and the Evergreen Elegance Sentiment. Everyone loved this card. You could put bling on it, but it's just very, very simple, and it was very easy for me to mass produce. Now, this linen paper that I've used here, I'm going to see that you can see it, is not retiring. The dies that are retiring, but the stamp set that they go with, which is Inspired Thoughts, isn't going anywhere. And I want to say Inspired Canopy, but these dies are sadly leaving us, and I didn't use them as much as I thought I would. So maybe I have to get them out and use them before they run away. So this is the Bloom stamp set that goes with the, no, it's called Art in Bloom stamp set, and it went with the hybrid dies and embossing folder, which are available. And the embossing folder I'm using in my Facebook. Oh, Easter Parade was the movie. Sorry, Maureen, I've not heard of that. I'm using the matching embossing folder in tomorrow's Facebook Live video. Now, this card has to be a favourite of mine. It's using a mix of retiring and not retiring. It mostly has the enjoy the moment elements on it, with a few of the Dragonfly Dreams, Dragonfly Garden. The Dragonfly Garden isn't going anywhere, but the Enjoy the Moment is, and this was a fun card to create. I really, really enjoyed making that. Sadly, I'm saying goodbye to Badger Besties and the Sweet Symmetry paper. Had fun colouring him. I'm sure I did that on a video. This was using the Sweet Symmetry paper and using my much beloved everyday label punch. Oh my god. And I cut down the everyday label punch because that was a very, very, very versatile punch. Now, I was talking about the Bloom embossing folder and dies. I'd use that here with the sentiment from Art in Bloom, and this is the In Good Taste paper that I used for this card. Oh, sadly saying goodbye to the peach, you're a peach paper, which I use for this. All these little layering pieces are cut, and these we're using the hippo dies. The hippo dies, I think, are already sold out here in Australia. So any of the things here that you see that you think you like and you might like to grab them now, because quite a few of them are on a fantastic discount. So these are some more Badger cards. Happy birthday cards, which were a bit cute. I think this was version 1 and this was version 2. So that's a bit of a look into my creative process. I do different things. I think this was a team swap actually. Okay, a celebration of in colors with the Pansy Petals. So this is the shimmer vellum paper, which there you go, you can get the shimmer, and this is clear embossed, and this is stamped on vellum. So sadly the shimmer vellum is going away, as is the everyday label punch, and I think this die as well. I want to say it comes from one of the labels that is going away, but I have blogged these cards, so if you look up shimmer vellum it should come up. Very, very, very sadly, we are losing our masks. So all the current masks are retiring, and this mask is, because I've still got it here, is a Plenty of Patterns mask. Another favourite card. I know I have a lot, but you know, I create a lot of cards, so I'm allowed to have a lot of favourites. This is the Pansy Petals. Oh no. Oh no. Can I fix it? Can I fix it? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Go on your... We'll do some running repairs while we're going. This was my customer card for the current mini catalogue that I made using the Pansy paper. Okay, this was a thank you card given to me from my one of the girls, our demonstrator. Was it from Claire? Yes, this is from our Demonstrator development manager, and it is using the Bloom Where You're Planted designer series paper, which is really fun designer series paper. Oh, very sadly, and already...
I didn't get that. Could you try it?
No, I can't. This is the Painted Petals paper. Is that correct? I've got to check myself out here. I have my brain in 3 catalogues at the moment, and it's really hard. The hand-penned paper. Sorry, the hand-penned paper. It's really, really hard to have your brain in 3 catalogues. And this is also the hand-penned paper. But, and I may or may, and we've got the Bumblebee trinkets, which I had already told you is going, and this stamp set, no, this isn't the art gallery, this is hand penned. Is it staying? Yes, the hand penned petals is a stamp set that is staying, which makes me very, very happy. Very, very happy indeed. And sorry, it was in a section that I couldn't be. This, where it shouldn't be rather. This is another one using the hand penned petals stamp set and the hand penned paper. And this dots embossing folder is also retiring. So this circle, I'm pretty sure is from Picture This, which is staying around. Hello, Miss Kathy, just showing a whole lot of retiring cards. Oh, I had fun with this. This is the Beauty of the Earth designer series paper, and we've got the Evergreen Forest embossing folder. Is that retiring? I don't believe it is, but then yes, I think the Evergreen Forest is retiring. Okay, more Beauty of the Earth and the Inspired Canopy cards, and also I've used the shimmer vellum on here. Another one using the Beauty of the Earth. We are keeping this punch and this vellum shape from Lovely Labels, seasonal labels. Oh, this was the first card I made with stuff out of the new catalogue. Sorry, when they're in, they do slightly, embellishments do move around a little bit. That pansy paper, you don't need to do much with it. Lots of fun. This is one of our other masks, and once again using one of the Bloom embossing folder and dies. I love masks. Can't wait to see the new one. This was Owen's birthday card last year using the stitched triangle dies. We are losing these playful alphabet dies, and also the In Good Taste paper. So you can see here I do use a lot of things over and over and over, but I tend to do them in different ways. Once again, using one of the masks and using the Pansy Petals paper. So this next one, I've used the Badger again, used a mask, but I've used the blending brush on to linen, but we are keeping the linen. Too many retired products on that one to... Oh, I've lost my bow. Hang on. And I've got a frog in my throat. Let's see if I can pull this back through. Once they go in, yes I can. Can I? It'll work out. Aha. Oh, bow saved. This is the Europeach paper, and these contour dies we are keeping. We are all going to laugh at my darling husband while I take a bit of a drink break and a giggle break. He has taken our vacuum cleaner and is... Oh no, he's vacuuming the lounge. That's okay. I thought he was vacuuming the ground outside. He's vacuuming the lounge because we've had such a beautiful weekend. We uncovered all our outdoor furniture and to air it out and clean it, and then he's doing his last little bit before covering it all back up. Okay. The Free as a Bird stamp set. This has been around for a while. Going to miss it, and the artistically inked designer series paper, which is already sold it, and the postage stamp punch, which is staying. That's okay. But the stamp set and the paper are going. Very sad. Oh, I did have fun with this Badger and the Sweet Symmetry paper. This is another incantation of that card I did, and I think this is the one I actually ended up doing in my Teen Swap. It takes you a long way. Now, this card. What's retiring off this card? I don't know why I pulled it out. I know this is a demonstrator set, but the rest of it's staying. Wrong pile. So the Art in Bloom, Bloom Where You're Planted designer series paper is going. The Stitch Greenery is staying, as is the... It is the Hand Penned Petals Sentiment. No, it's the... What sentiment is it? I know it's from something brand new. Artistically Inked Sentiment has fantastic sentiments. Very, very sadly, the Simply Elegant Designer Series paper, which has everything metallic in it, is going, and it was very good to use for Christmas. Now this one is a series of cards. This was our ombre paper in the catalogue, and I stamped in Stays on ink, and I did a series of 4 cards, so hopefully you are getting that. So I matched all of those, and it was great to stamp on it and do something a little bit different, and I did do a video on that. So the birch background is going. I think I only kept it for that because poinsettia set had already gone, but I did keep it for the embossed birch background. Very, very sadly, we're losing playful pets. So that is a bit sad. This paper had already gone, or maybe it hadn't. I can't. No, I think the paper had already gone, but we kept the stamp set. So I kept this card, which is rather cute. Oh, no problem, Cheryl. Thank you so much for joining me. This is another Free as a Bird stamp set with a already retired embossing folder, but I just loved what I did here. Some of these cards I'm going to miss. This is featuring the stitched rectangles, the lovely, it is called Lovely You stamp set. We are keeping, and we're also losing these embellishments. Some of these are already retired colours. I did talk to you about Hippo and Friends. So they are 2 Hippo and Friends cards. Very sadly going. I did go a little crazy with those clear embellishments, but I think they look really, really cute. Okay. Oh, we do have a whole lot of cards using the same stamp set. So this is Tasteful Touches. So I've got that one. And Tasteful Labels Dies I've used on here as well. And this is the In Good Taste paper and the Tasteful Touches. I think that's what it's called. Yes, it is. So that's it again with a bit of rose gold. And I featured the feathers here as well. I grouped those together quite nicely. Okay, so we have the Dressed to Impress stamp set here. So I know it's got high heels and lipstick and all of those things. Oh, we've got another running repair here. Oh, let's see if we can save this one. So this is the Daisy. Sorry. See if I can save it. I've just got to get it around this corner. I can see what's happened. I just need, aha, I've got that ribbon, hopefully. There we go, around that corner. The perils of not protecting your cards in a box. So the Daisy stamp set and the large Daisy punches going as the birch background. Another Hippo and Friends card using those really, really cute butterflies. They are so, so, so sweet. So sweet. And I've covered them in Winker's Stella as well. Okay, this was a gift card from my upline. Oh no, not from my upline, from a sideline. And this is using Very Versailles. It's a stamp set I never had, but I did love it from afar. Okay, this one I used Tasteful Texture and the die. What is this die? That's a mystery die. That the name of it is not coming to my brain, but the Tasteful Textile Embossing Folder and these colours, because this is Magenta Madness and Just Jade, and of course the Misty Moonlight. So it was one of those great papers. So we are losing the Daisy Lane stamp set, the Birch, but we are keeping this smaller Daisy Punch, which is nice to have it there. This is the Sweet Treat stamp set. So I've done 2 cards here. I definitely did these in a video. Oh, sorry, Sweet Ice Cream stamp set, sorry. Get my names right here. And this is using the Tasteful Touches, but I made, it's a Gryffindor card, it's a Quidditch, it's Harry Potter. Love this. This is another one using our Pampered Pets. I do have another panel of that to use actually. I haven't gone through that box yet. So this is, maybe this one is already retired. That one, I think that is already retired. But the stamp set isn't. Interesting. Maybe I missed things in the catalogue. This is using the Ice Cream Punch, which is also retiring, and I actually have the feeling it's already sold out. Okay, now why did I keep this one? Because that one, no, I don't know, that paper's already gone. That one, oh, that one technically I can keep. Sorry guys. This is the using the Enjoy the Moment stamp set, and I did do a couple of these, and this is that one's the lovely layers. That's okay. I did a hard color my of my cards, and there are a couple that have to go back. This is using Daisy Lane. This was designed by my upline, Linda. So that was a lovely one. Oh, I loved this card. This is the Sailing Home stamp set. I did some watercoloring here. I did love this set. Did use it quite a bit. I know there are quite a few cards that aren't even in here. So this is using the Dress to Impress, and this one is a stamp set that is not retiring, the Painted Poppies in the background, but this is using Dress to Impress. There are quite a few already retired things. I did a really cute scene using Hippo and Friends. Must have been one of my first plays with it. And Timeless Tulips, another card not designed by me, but I made at a team event. Timeless Tulips, saying a fond farewell to after quite a while. So another Timeless Tulips card. And this is a really cute, it's called a Tower something card. I do need to make one with you, but this is using the Ice Cream Punch. I'm going to pop that card over there because that's using something different. So some slimline cards. This is Dress to Impress We've used some of the In Good Taste Designer Series paper here, and another one using the Sweet Treats, the sweet ice cream and the punch. So that is one huge family-sized ice cream. And another one using the ice cream. That is not a me card. A lot of these aren't me cards. This is using the Simply Elegant Designer Series paper, using the In Bloom Where You're Planted, I think this, no, Bloom Where You're Planted Designer Series paper. I cannot think which one this is, but I do know it's retiring. This one is a kit card, actually. That one is current. That is using one of the background stamps and the diorama. So that's a bit fun, but I think the diorama is actually staying, but I know that Bitsy one is not. So this is using some Memories and More cards. That one's already gone. That one's already gone. Sorry, I did say to you I did some things. So this is using more of the hand penned paper. Hopefully this gives you guys some inspiration. So that's a Z fold card using the tulips, the Good Man stamp set, and the, which paper is that? That is the In Good Taste paper. These dies are ornate frames. They are going. Very sadly, we are losing our strawberries. I shared these cards recently, and I think our last card, which is a card I only shared with you, we are losing our shaker domes, our pansy, In Good Taste, and our bumblebee. So that is all the cards that I have for you. I do hope I've been able to give you some inspiration with those cards, all those retiring cards and my swap cards. Hopefully at the end of every catalogue I will do a big haul of cards like this and show you the ones that I've made and I've received that are retiring, and hopefully you did get some inspiration. And just as a reminder, a lot of those products that I showed you are actually at a discount, and they are in our annual catalogue. So if you head to my shop link, you can find all of those, all of the products that are currently available and not already sold out, and you can hopefully snag yourself a bargain. So thank you so much for hanging with me for a little bit on this Easter weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday, over on Facebook. So make sure you are following me over there, and I will be live using a one color card. One color, one stamp set card. So I will see, oh, I lie. I did use a second color. Sorry, I'm just having a look at the card and I used a second color. Thank you so much, Maureen. I'm glad you enjoyed. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in less than 24 hours tomorrow. Bye.